And that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. But it'll be second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Rodgers. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Packers.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49ers' 46-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground. 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. Now a first down carry by Jones. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
At the 41.
We're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he gets it down to the 32.
Rodgers pass.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Green Bay.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Jones on the carry.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
At their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Garoppolo to Ayuk. First down, 49ers. Garoppolo on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. There's overload.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase,
and down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
8 yards. It's 2nd down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Packers 3.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Let's take it inside his own 40. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls, are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
First down, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across 49. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Is third down.
The Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
The Packer first down.
It's over. Let's dominate.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number. Six now for him on the year.
A 10-yard loss on the sack. It's 2nd down.
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Third down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 43. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
From the gun, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is...
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
56. Mike, 56.
Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. It's caught. Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Finding Harris over the middle. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Demetrius Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they'd only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
This is Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And now look at him go. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 13th touchdown.
Let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Rodgers.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Niners' 43-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
56.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Rodgers now on first down. There's a short one complete to Harris. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devin Funchess, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Now Crosby for the point after. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Makes the score Niners 21, Packers 17.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll find Aguara.
What's up, bro?
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I'm playing my Madden game right now.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Hey, look how phony this shit is,
football
bro.
A second time.
This nigga Aaron Rodgers just overthrew. It was 3 times I had either a crucial first down or a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, I don't care how old Aaron Rodgers is, in the pocket, no pressure, and that nigga either overthrew it, like, and it was like 7-yard pass.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I seen you had like fucking 7-turn rules.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it?
And this nigga only played 3, man, couple man, 2, that fucking cloud 6, I think it is. It looked like a couple 3, but instead of, you know what I'm talking about.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
man, I get it, like, you can't tell a nigga not to play, you know, certain shit, but right, bro.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to say they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Hey, bro.
After what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give it
I don't know who Terrence is, unless you're talking about Pratt.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get
this hold on, dog. This nigga Ayuk, whatever the fuck his name is, and Debo Samuel, bro. Dog, this nigga Debo Samuel caught a pass across the middle. I hit it. This man sent off the hit stick. Over the middle now. You know Debo Samuels ain't big.
Those gloves
sent off the hit stick. This man Pete ain't even had nobody to block, bro. No, his wide receiver just fucking standing there as he running past. That's the fucking as man running past. On some crazy shit, dog. Like the stupidest shit keep happening.
2nd and 7.
At the 3 yards on that last carry, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman.
Man, are you serious?
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground.
Oh, and then he fucking dragged his man
the
through
first
the
down before being taken down at the 46. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
At the 46-yard line.
65.
Garoppolo on first down.
Thank you.
Puts it to the tight end, Kittle.
What?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Bro,
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a
this man
first
threw the
down,
ball right to me,
49ers.
basically.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Bro, right to me.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman.
Come on, bro. If I got a cornerback and I'm doing hit stick to the fucking leg, after you just catch the ball, why he hitting you up top,
some
bro?
tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy
Yeah.
type of a throw. I think he looks at it
That's why I
as,
said hit sticking
I
into
can do
his
it.
leg.
So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
Come on, man. That's
And
supposed to be
he'll
fumble.
only
This nigga
get
cut
a
back to
yard
his
to bring up 3rd and 1.
That's fine.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of
Oh,
mine. We used to
nigga
call
got
him
a
the trash
concussion.
man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Once again, it's Mostert. And
Wow.
they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's
bro.
all said and done. The Niners have the first down
Almost
on a
like
gain
this.
of 11.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3
Hit stick the
times
nigga
with
to his
passing
leg.
touchdowns. But guess what?
Come on, man.
Ground
That's
game has
so
not been
bad.
neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That is caught.
How is he hanging on to this, dog?
And they'll get him down.
Dog,
after a
this nigga just
pickup
caught the
of
ball
8,
across the
2nd and
middle
2.
with Debo Samuel
A good
again
pickup
and
there,
got
8
hit
yards
stick
on the first
again
down
with a
completion.
linebacker, bro.
2.
And he hung on to this shit.
Packers 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Here's Garoppolo to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Zadarius Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Defensive end gets in there that
24-21.
time.
He
They were
was
in a
up 21-10.
4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more.
Good sack again,
Pressure
Jay.
gets to him again. Dean Lowry, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Hey, look, nigga don't know. I know all he doing is playing zone, so now I just keep on throwing fucking slant routes
Packer
or fucking
offense
throw.
ready to get their next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on
This
2nd
man
down.
really killing me, dog. Fucking Aaron Rodgers. The wide receiver about to run past the linebacker. I throw a short pass. He throw that bitch right to the linebacker hands. Thank goodness I saw one intercepted.
To throw again. Rodgers.
Bro! Oh my God, dog.
They have to like what they've
Dog,
done
Aaron
defensively
Rodgers
here on the
really
outset
killing
of
me
this
for real,
drive. They've forced a
dog.
couple big
Wide
complete
open man
passes, bring
again.
up a 3rd and 10.
Bro. That was
Don't be
like
surprised to bring a little
6
pressure
yards in
on
front
this
of him.
snap.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Drag route.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he's going to come up a bit
it's
short.
4th and 1. I can go for it, huh? I'm up in the fourth quarter.
But he only makes it to the 34.
Yep. All right, cool.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. Stays on his feet.
Hey, I'm about to milk this clock, man. For 4th and 1 on my 34. I dropped my nuts on it.
As they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard
Yep, I'm up 24. Well, it's tied, 24-24.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At their 49-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Small ass cup since I got
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Yep. For the last couple days, I've been fucking
got it open man.
Feeling bad, bro.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
Now look.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Let's see what they come out with now. How many wide receivers I got? Oh, that's still 3 wide receivers. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's still 3. You know they got the 1 up, 1 down. This nigga really don't be honoring that 1 up, 1 down. But I ain't got that. I ain't got no. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
On 1st down, Rodgers flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end,
I ain't know
that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I'm fucked that up, boy.
Time manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
I got to run clock out now, can't I?
A little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Oh, shit, they got a Black Lives Matter flag out there.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the ground, this is Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're
confident in your
kicker.
Keep running the clock out,
if you got a kicker
okay.
who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Green Bay.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Nice return, sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Keep them in bounds. Call that time on.
Cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly.
Bruh, they didn't let me jump. Oh, bruh, so I got to do it. I got a whole square. I better say I got a whole triangle now.
Debo Samuel.
Bruh, look at this running, bruh. So I gotta hold it going over there, huh? I gotta hold it going over there, huh? That what you telling me? I did. What you think I just went over there and just saying I'm gonna let the computer do it while I'm on it? I guess I gotta hold it because ball hawk, huh? But look, ball hawk not on my shit. That's trash, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward. Okay, if you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
Look at this, bro.
See if they do just that.
Right. How'd that go?
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I was about to abuse that fish, man.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, look, that's that perfect time. That's that ball.
And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved.
Oh, what the dog? Bro, look at this play, bro. Look at when that nigga stop like that, when my running back stop like that, I juke.
It's been loud in here so far.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Man, that nigga did a nothing.
At the 23.
That's what that is?
12.
That's trash.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers.
Oh, come on, man. His man caught a ball on me like that. Oh, come on.
Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around
But his man caught a pass on me like that,
and
dude.
absorbing the hit.
Fucked me up in a big
ends,
situation, too.
Could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught, Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Green Bay.
Well, I didn't even know I still had 2 o'clock on me.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that time almost intercepted.
Throw the ball high, bro.
Things here in overtime, but instead 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
throwing again. Rodgers.
Bro, look at this. Look, bro. Yo, that's like the 4th time on that type of play.
So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4 down territory begin? Possibly?
Right, bro.
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team.
Perfect play call, dog.
What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. This one to the right.
Look how he threw the underneath route, though.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
A gain of 3.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion. But you have to know
Man, I fucking shanked that bitch, boy.
Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
But dog, look, if you go back and look,
hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think
Aaron Rodgers kept on throwing the ball like that on me, dog.
For a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with
No.
Mostert.
Oh, bro.
Boy, he is very
Look at this dumb
close to a
shit,
first
bro.
down, but from where they're
Look at him be
spotting
trying.
that
Bro, I
he's
hate
gonna be a
that.
foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Down in less than a yard.
Moving along.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
34 yards.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats.
Bro, hold on, dude, dog.
Oh, well, I can see. Into overtime, that it doesn't
and if you go back and look at that game, bro,
and just what you were talking about,
the shit that you seen when Aaron Rodgers overthrew the ball,
so definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through.
About 4 or 5 times, bro.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the 49ers, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh.